Cloudifying moisturizer for your face.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful. It's all for real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up the members of my nation. Too much?
No. That can be our opening.
I wish.
Just us singing that.
Yeah.
And then like a little montage of clips. Would that be like copyright infringement?
Probably. Maybe I don't care about this being on the recording. Maybe I don't.
Oh, your do-rag?
Yeah.
Well, why'd you put it on if you were just going to take it off for the recording?
Because my hair looked a hot mess and I had to re-gel it and all of that.
Oh, so then you have to like wrap it.
So I can like hold it down and be pretty.
Holding it down.
P.O.P.
Wonder what the demographic for our show would be. Like, I wonder what kind of people would actually watch this. Can't we see like a demographic like radio?
There is like a
like
there's
what age group, what gender?
Yeah, but like, you know, Google, you have to be like 13 or whatever. So, you know, 9-year-olds have Google accounts and they put on there that they're like 47. So
I mean, yeah, you can't
it
trust
could be a bit skewed.
I mean, it's like anything. I feel like it's so hard to trust things these days.
Yeah, I just feel like all of the old heads would have to die off and all of the new heads would have to be like, okay, freedom of speech is actually a thing and you can say whatever you want to say whenever you want to say it without any penalty.
Yeah, I mean,
because everyone now is just all about like openness and honesty, and like people like back in previous generations are just like secrets and scandal.
Yeah, and now that social media is such like a mainstream widespread thing, it's like everybody knows everything about everybody and everything.
From 2019 until 2119, it's just going to be cancel culture.
And what is cancel culture? Because I'm still not fully on.
You're not on board.
I don't know what it is. I haven't looked into it. I've just heard about it, so I don't really know what it is.
So cancel culture is the culture of canceling people. So say YouTuber A does some sketchy stuff or whatever. I can't believe you've done this. Now that they've done that, they're like, okay, I don't want to be a part of them. And so they just go into this whole thing.
And just boycott their existence.
Yeah, they're just like canceled. They're canceled. So, and then they, you know, like there's the select few YouTubers or, you know, people, famous people, influencers, things like that like can make good comebacks. You know, they change because we all change. We're not like,
oh my god, like
super
so
canceled.
Uptight about everything. People can't have an opinion. People can't just say what they're feeling without people getting so worked up over it. I mean, death threats and just like constant criticism and I mean,
yeah, famous person A breathes, normal person on the street gets booty tickled and they're just like, they should be fired.
Yeah, and then it becomes this whole big thing. And it's like, just let people be. Let people live their lives the way they want to live them.
Yeah.
If they're not hurting you or hurting people in general, then just let it be. Like, they can see what our living room looks like in my forehead.
Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the DJay and Evan show.
Welcome. Yes.
I'm DJay.
And I'm Evan.
And this is our first ever YouTube video. we've had some technical difficulties in the past, and when I say past, I mean last night. We were gonna do this last night.
No, we did.
Well,
we
actually,
did
yeah,
do
we
this
did.
last
We did
night.
this. We did this twice last night, and each time we did it, my iPad decided that it wanted to just stop recording, and then it was like locking the screen, and we were just talking for like an hour.
With
Hour
no
and a half.
recording
No
going.
recording. It recorded for 3 minutes. We were like,
Yeah, 3 minutes the first time.
and then 1
3
second.
seconds the
No, it was just
1
It was just
second.
1 second. It was like,
Because his iPad was full of data.
and it didn't even want to tell me. It was like, wow, I had to go into the settings, do the thing, figure out where I was using space or whatever. So I ended up like deleting like a couple of shows that I downloaded to watch when I'm bored outside of the Wi-Fi network. So I was like, cool. And then I freed up 10 gigs of space by magically turning on the automatically offloading apps setting. Because I guess I don't use a bunch of apps on my iPad, and it was just like, whoop. Yeah. So, yeah, we were upset. We were very irritated.
Very, very.
So this is gonna be the third try, and you know what they say, third time's the charm. So let's hope that they are right. We had some very good conversations. We were feeling very confident after the first 3 minutes, which, mind you, is what the camera actually just recorded. So
Yeah.
it was an awkward mess. On the agenda for this first Who's He What's It is, okay, I'll do kind of like a brief summary of like what we tried to record last night from my memory, which no good memory. So I know that we discussed Doja Cat briefly, and when I say briefly, I mean throughout the entire like 90 minutes of the recording that we were doing. And then we talked about like things that we like. We talked about like sponsorships, but you know, like potential sponsorships from like the things that we have in the house. Our favorite like music videos.
Music videos.
Like
we talked about cars.
we did talk about cars for a bit.
What else did we talk about?
We talked about like
We
how
did
were
movie
playing,
reviews.
Like,
Did
yeah,
I
we
say
did.
that?
Yeah, we did like 2 movie reviews. Very
Good
very short,
movie reviews.
Very short movie
But
reviews.
very well thought out.
Yeah, very well thought out. It was like 30-second movie reviews with DJay and Evan.
Oh.
Literally, that's what it was. We should do that. That could be a segment.
We're gonna have to start watching movies.
We watch movies.
Not very often.
We can review TV episodes. I don't know. Anyways, so
Yesterday, like Harley, 2014.
yesterday, the original iCarly, we watched the Speed Date episode. So I think we at one point talked about how like I'm shifty when it comes to my interests and how.
Oh yeah, and how we're watching like 12 different shows at the same time right now, and I haven't finished any of them. We did go over that.
We did go over that.
And let's see, what was the list again? Let's see. I Love Lucy, Bates Motel, Heroes, American Gods, iCarly.
Oh, we're actively watching Loki.
We're actively watching Loki because it's just being aired every week.
Yeah, we have to.
And we're
be
actually
patient.
pretty much watching it when it comes out.
Yes.
So we're doing a good job with that, believe it or not.
The Simpsons. We didn't even think of that.
Oh, that's right. We forgot that one last night. Oh, Good Witch.
Oh yeah, Good Witch and The Magicians.
The Magicians. Oh my god.
Okay, so we have like 54 shows that we watch or that we are like not even finished watching, and I get to this point like where I like to binge shows and he likes to fall asleep. So
yeah, because we're binging them at like midnight. I could binge a show all day, and if it was a show that I was truly interested in. Because if it was like a show that you're just forcing me to watch, binging, like, would you binge Bates Motel all day?
I could probably do a max of 4 episodes of Bates Motel in a day. That show is...
Yeah, if it was a show that you liked, you would do like
sleep-inducing.
12 of them.
If it was a show, I mean, I could watch a whole season, like a whole Netflix season of a show in a day. I've done that.
Mm-hmm. Because it was a show that interested you.
I mean, it was interesting. I like to give shows a chance.
I don't do that.
He's like, If I don't like it by the first episode, by like 15 minutes in, I'm over this. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Good night.
There's such a saturation of content out there. I don't want to just focus on one thing just because it's there. I want to watch something that actually is interesting.
Makes sense.
And there's enough things out there. Something's bound to be interesting. So, if that's not it,
I think that's pretty much all we talked about. I mean, there was probably some other
the majority
snippets,
of it. Yeah.
other tidbits. I don't know
Some
what I just
tangents
said.
that we went on.
Yeah, we were just doing wild things. So we have this. We have had these. This
Oh yeah.
vlog set up. We've had this vlog set up for a while now, and we were supposed to start doing this ages ago, like a week after I bought this and it arrived.
A couple months after we moved in.
Yeah.
And now
our lease is almost up. So yeah. We've been here for a year.
And it has sat in its bag that it came in.
Yeah, we were bad with this one.
Yeah, because we set it up one night.
Yeah,
we
just to kind of
tried for like 15 minutes of awkward silence, and then we packed it up for the night and left.
I don't even remember trying. I just remember like setting it up and like, oh, this is what that looks like. Oh, cool.
We have recordings. I have recordings on my phone of.
I kind of remember that now. I vaguely remember. Because we were, yeah.
We were talking about my haircut. You kept walking off, I think. At one point, you disappeared. I don't know. I just know that it happened.
Well, one of these days.
One of these days, something will actually make it onto YouTube.
One of these days, yes. Hopefully.
So if you're watching this, look, we actually accomplished something.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Our confidence level is very low, so that's one reason that we are just not, we're not very videogenic, so
yeah.
There we go. So we like get all nervous
awkward
and weird.
I mean, we're already awkward and weird as it is to begin with.
Yes.
And then you throw a camera in front of us and expect
really,
us to talk to a million people, and
it's like deer in headlights.
Yeah. And then the car wipes you out. We're dead.
Yeah. Anyways, so I guess we can start now. Welcome to the DJay and Evan show. That last 10 minutes was a prequel to what this episode is going to be, but it's only like 5 more minutes, so...
That was the prologue.
That was the prologue.
I mean, if we actually air that...
You should be more careful. That's concrete underneath that carpet there, sir.
Yeah, but I didn't throw it at the floor, so I'm not too worried about it.
You're never going to let that go. So I hope you don't mind my appearance. I'm wearing my do-rag because I got home from work today on the 4th of July. And
yes, it is July 4th. Happy July 4th, all of you fellow Americans. We're not doing anything to celebrate.
We're eating steak for dinner.
Oh yeah, I'm making steak for dinner. Oh, do we have potatoes, or what are we doing for a side?
I have no idea. I didn't get that far. I just was like, let's defrost the meat and then we'll go from there.
Well, shit. We need to find something. What should we talk about? I mean, should we have like a debate, or should we have just like a conversation, or should we just like think of random things? What should we?
I don't know. We were a lot more comfortable trying to do this last night. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of what to talk about.
Should we talk about important
current
events?
Here's one. All right. So I just found out today that a TikTok I posted like yesterday or the day before that, I think it was yesterday, or maybe it was the day before that, has almost 1,000 plays. It might actually be at 1,000 now.
Which is actually quite impressive.
Which is very impressive because I think like my most played video was like 200 or something, and that was like months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's an accomplishment.
That's
for me.
If you become TikTok famous before we become YouTube famous, then you can plug our channel into your TikTok.
Yeah, I'll just be like, going over to our YouTube channel.
And vice
be
versa.
like, going over to my TikTok. Check me out on Instaboob. But the gag is, it's not actually recording sound. Like, that would be, like, the joke.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
I would be so upset.
Just watch, like, half an hour of us sitting here in silence, but with our mouths moving.
Okay. So, we would like to talk about the fact that Doja Cat is our favorite person on the planet currently. She will probably forever be my favorite person on the planet, just because she's so iconic. We've been nonstop listening to Planet Her.
All we listen to, like, in my car, I get in, I'm just like, music, Doja Cat. It's like my default.
You just click, you just get into your car and plug it in, and it just knows.
I plug it in and it's already playing because I was playing it earlier in the day or the previous day. That's all that just ever plays it.
Get off of your phone. Whore. Okay, so my iPad ran out of memory again, and we have to record from my phone until my iPad transfers all the video files over to the external drive. What were we talking about? I'm pretty sure we were talking about music.
Yeah, you were singing a bunch.
The last thing... Oh, I didn't even catch all of that. The last thing that we talked about was Doja Cat. You were talking about, like, how, like, when you get in your car...
Oh, the last... where the video cut off,
yeah.
It was us, talking about Doja Cat, and, like, it just comes on in my car because that's all I ever play. I don't even have to, like, set it to play it. Planet Her, specifically.
Anyways, so, yeah, we just love Doja Cat, and we'd love to meet her, because that would be just
Did it catch us
fantastic.
saying that we wanted to be her friend?
I don't know if
Was that before or after that?
I don't remember.
We want to be her friend if it didn't already.
There were 5 minutes of video that didn't get recorded, so...
That goes for the third technical difficulty within the first 48 hours of... Well, really within the first 24 hours of trying to do this.
Yeah. We were going, we were doing, like, an albums ranking for me, and I was explaining that my, like, album, like, moods changed based on, like, the day, the time of day, how I'm feeling.
And you have to do a logarithmic equation to figure out what song you want to play.
It's linear algebra. It's linear algebra. My brain does linear algebra to try and figure out what music I want to listen to at that time. Yeah.